I'm now recording.
Hey!
I haven't shared my screen yet, though. Although we could do the bit like we did for Cheeto Timeline. We can see how long it takes me to notice that you don't see what I'm talking about.
That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Happy belated Zampanio Day.
Well,
Which is also the original Zampanio Day.
no. Zampanio Day is.
No. I am saying that Fargo has been eaten over. It's like how some countries have 2 different days of independence.
Zampanio has two founding days, 113 and 41.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
there you go. Now you understand.
You can see, right?
I can see.
Okay.
I can see her of life.
Seer of Life. So we are at ZampanioSimNorthNorth, which every other day, if you try to go north, you instead go north-north.
Yeah.
Because that's just how mazes are, you know? They're normal maze stuff. Um, it looks the same as north, same starting date, which is the Zampanio's founding date. So whatever do we want to have?
I'm feeling we should do. Airs are their aspect. I think it's a pretty good one for a birthday, like a celebration. So we're gonna go with air. What are we feeling? Would be good for an air here.
Well, given that we
I see you hovering over death.
well, there we go. No, I didn't mean it. I was thinking. I looked down, but yeah, they're gonna inherit death. So what are their interests?
Their interests. This is a person who is inheriting death.
Yep.
So I'm going to say that their concepts are probably something involving killing,
Oh God.
them dying,
Okay.
and spider.
All right.
Spider is unrelated. It's just a secondary thing they like.
I mean, sometimes spiders like eat their own parent.
Spider.
There we
I
go.
mean, yeah, that's yeah, whatever. And then a bird. Hold on, no, we need to put the date. We need to put the date.
Okay. Actual today.
Today is actual today. Make it. Well, I mean, yes, yesterday, but
123. We're gonna pretend it's 113. That's probably right,
yeah,
right?
that's right. I'll play it. Hit the button.
All right.
Skill points.
We were gonna get an observing bandage.
Okay.
We're a growth eye. What? No, that is incorrect.
Seer of
Incorrect.
life. Wait.
Incorrect. The arrow depth of math science too. Okay, we're refreshing just to see. Like, I'm wondering if doing the date reset everything else. We're gonna find
Might
out.
have.
Or maybe there's just a bug at North North, and everyone assumed it was on purpose because that is just how I vibe. Like, no,
Uh,
you don't get to pick what you are.
that makes sense.
I mean,
Maybe that was the point.
if it is, maybe I'm not gonna fix it. You know, maybe it was. Here's the thing. I don't remember making this, so maybe I did do it on purpose. Who could say?
You legit just live your life like this. You're like, yeah, I don't know when I'm making things. I just publish them.
Okay, we got an actual air of death with some interest, so that's cool. We were gonna get a line as a reward. They are the fatality parrot. I think I remember parrot is an alternate word for air because at some point I added birds to all the classes. Hopefully I see that on the whatever. Okay. So they're a fatality parrot who's a final murderer and a fatal weaver. They have quests. Shit, something happened. They have quests.
Quests?
Yeah, as far as I remember, the only difference between North and North is North has exactly one more screen.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted it to be like, I could swear there were quests. Why can't I find quests? Also, what's that one thing? I feel like the rabbit hole's different.
It might be. I don't know.
That just seems like something I would have done. Oh, hey, we unlock quests.
Sick. I feel like a real gamer now.
We're gonna get gods too, because I think that affects quests. Like, get all the menu options we can find real quick. I don't think you need more than one auction level. I don't think. That's probably fine enough. So yeah, the real only difference is quests. And my TV sucks. So yeah, if you have, and like these all actually work, so if you actually have an item called Cradle, you can turn in this quest, even though you've never done it.
Oh.
Ooh, Neville is a pixie of observing, which is the exact opposite energy he has.
I
And
mean, he observes, definitely. I'm not gonna, like, fight you there.
yeah. Well, Neville will join your party if you can steal a bloody stop sign from a gang of local ants.
Huh?
Yeah. And then for some reason, the actual quest wants you to get a crown instead of the stop sign, so that's a bug. Which is fine. Another party member, which also has that bug. This one wants the stop sign. Maybe they just swap places. Aisha Lintz wants to join your party twice.
Why twice?
I don't know, just twice. 2 times.
Okay.
We've got some gods. We're not following any of them. I don't think there is a way to follow. There might be. Oh, you know what? There's a quest that lets you follow a particular god. So we need to think. Do we wanna follow the god of royalty, death, and endings, or the god of family, royalty, and death? Do we like endings or family better?
I feel like we should do family.
Okay, so hourly adherents can teleport to location of any family member is going to be our very first ability if we follow them. So there are some items we need. We're unlocking skill points just because that gets us what we need. Ooh, we got our inventory finally. So now we can actually start filling in all those quests. We go back to the achievement screen and we pick up all those items that we couldn't get before because we didn't have an inventory.
Yeah.
And then we turn them in on the quest screen if any of them were the right whatevers. Alright, so then we go to the quest scene, and yes, they can all be turned in. Except for that
Sick.
one. So, do we want to learn a skill? Or do we want to recruit Neville or Aisha?
Or Aisha.
Yeah, Aisha Lint is the raconteur of dolls. They're a bard of strangers.
I want to see what Aisha's doing.
Alright, we're gonna give her a stop sign. Aisha Lint gives you a big grin and says you're simply the best there is at killing puppets. And there's a typo in puppets. Aisha Lint gains +1 loyalty, raised energetic by 3. So we don't actually have a companion screen yet. And yep, he can unlock. The character can unlock companions. So we're just going to keep unlocking skills to see if he's actually allowed to look at Aisha.
Ooh, real loud.
Yeah. Like, Aisha's in the party. Not that we can see her because, you know, we can't unpause the game. God, our spider guy is going real hard on city building.
I think it's good.
We should probably name the city at some point. But for now, we're just going through the skill tree without beating it to try to... Ooh, we can level gods up even more. We still haven't, like, followed a god. We can get backstory. That's going to be good. We need to avoid bloodbath. I think that's, yeah, bloodbath in your grave we need to not unlock.
We need to not find a bloodbath in our grave, perhaps.
So we've got the backstory.
Yeah.
They cried for hours at the end to their favorite childhood book. Horror days? Oh, that's part of the gaslight system. Horror. They have an alarming collection of knives and will be an existentialist. They feeling will keep their thoughts. Okay, that's another gaslight. Firmly in the future. They were always going to end up dead. See? Air of death. So
I know, I agree.
So we want to unlock Aisha, obviously. So I'm going to cheat so we can get Aisha. Hack companion. Because, like, our spider doesn't actually have a way to get to the companions normally because their skills just don't unlock them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one of the menu items has been replaced with the word good boy.
Yeah.
Which one do you think it is? That's probably options. That's fine.
Is it fine?
Yeah, it's just the gaslight engine. So actually, there's a few. Oh, Neville's already a member of the party.
Of the gaslight crew. I like how it's like, hey, you want Neville to join you? Maybe, no, he's already here.
Yeah, but I mean, you should still bribe him though.
Just for fun.
They enjoy taunting others with their lack of choices and have a natural talent for magic.
Alright.
Ooh,
Fucked up.
Aisha grew up in a traveling circus.
No, Aisha's got a backstory.
Now they can play any song they hear once by ear, yet never say what they actually mean. They're an accomplished teller of jokes, yet always love being the eye of attention. Which, that's probably a gaslight word. And they always have an instrument nearby. So yeah, they're just a circus performer.
So we have a clown.
We also have two shambling horrors with my face, because apparently I didn't let them kill me last time, so they're just here.
Okay, good for them.
They apparently are going after a maid of Hunt, and
Oh my god, they're twins!
yeah, there's just twin shambling horrors. They don't have my face. They have the face of a maid of hunters, which is just not correct. Although they're currently mimicking me actually, because they are death and spider themed.
Something is going on here.
Yeah, they're coming for us. It's fine. We just have to not go in the maze, and we'll be fine. We got a second ability. We can divinely inspire any crowd.
Oh.
Ooh, but if we decided to go after the other guy, Rudu, we could transform any corpse into an undead. So good to know. Good to have options.
It's always good to have options. So I've heard.
We can join a blood guild. Do you want to join a blood guild?
I don't know, I'm kind of digging the idea of a blood guild.
We have to give them our throne, but it might be worth it.
Or if we have a throne?
We have a throne, because we're royalty themed. The air made us royalty themed.
Oh.
With a sneer, the Blood Guild representative explains that your specimen is nowhere near good enough to become a member. They offer you a trinket from their excess donation pile as a consolation prize. We got a ruling scepter from this asshole, and patient got raised by 5. But we might have gotten the next skill in the blood. Oh, we haven't yet. Apparently, we haven't gotten strong enough to unlock the next tier of that quest line. We learned a basic exhausted skill. And we are obsessed with finding an exhausted cobweb skill. We're going to try to invent it. We need enough energy to do it, which we do currently have. Like if we go back to our status screen, our energetic is currently at 17. So would you like to invent a new skill that the gods don't want us to have?
Yes.
Okay. With a triumphant yell, you use your exhausted cobweb skill for the first time without anything exploding. You've done it! Okay, we got a JavaScript glitch.
Oh.
We got exhausted function object native.
Native code.
Let's go find out if that's actually what we learned. Oops.
I like we show up and immediately everything breaks. That's so you know we're having a good time here.
Look, there it is.
Yeah, native code.
If we go into the maze, we'll get killed by the shambling horror pretty much instantly, but we could try using that to see what it does.
That's a good idea.
Like let's go into the maze. Okay. This is not a game. So we go into this is not a game. I can't believe I actually remember how to do this. And we hack it to be a game. That's how game dev works, right? So we hacked it to be a game. We are in our House Mart. We live in a store, apparently.
We are at House Mart.
We are in House Mart, and we have a shopping bag. Oh, that's right! That's another thing that's different. North is a generic maze, and North is a mall. We're actually in a mall.
Oh, hello.
Okay, it's a mall store that seems to sell a variety of objects. You see ads for onion rings. And I always liked this web one. You see gossamer threads connected tautly to each of your limbs, tugging you just as you believe you are choosing to move. I think that one's especially fucked up.
Hmm.
Okay, we have some skills. We're gonna do the function. Do function. You cast exhausted function object native code. There is nothing quite like the satisfaction of hard work paying off. The open books appears and slams himself shut to the final page of your skills seems stronger than you'd think because you created it yourself. It seems to be mainly for show.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Sometimes that's sometimes that's how games work.
No, it's not. That's not true.
Not a game. And this is not a game. Oh, a game. It's not currently. A game, yeah. Then we make it not a game again, so we can go back to not being about to get murdered by a shambling horror. This is not a game. And again, that's canonically how you get to that. That wasn't me cheating. That's the only way to get to that maze.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, if you decide that you're tired of it not being a game and you decide
You want to go to Shop Mart instead? You're welcome to do that.
you want to take matters into your own hands, you're welcome to do it. I'm just gonna spam some quests. Neville got +1 loyalty. Let's go look at our boy Neville. Neville's at 3 loyalty. Aisha's at -1. The Shambling Horrors are loyalty 1. They're friends.
Oh.
They're not friends. Do not go see them.
I think we should go see them. I think it would make us happy.
Okay, let me. Okay, we turned in all the quests we could. Oh wait, hold on. We're gonna become a teacher. Okay, we turned in all the quests we could. I was hoping one of the Shambling Horrors would give me a quest so that I could, you know, be besties with them.
Yeah.
Yep. Wrong thing. We go to this is not a game. And we're all like, but what if it was? So you want me to go pet the Shambling Horror?
I think we should. I think we should have a good time about it.
Alright, there are 6 helpful salespeople remaining, so
They're helpful!
they're helpful. We can go north or south. They're both locked, but we can unlock it with an item. So, do you want to go north or south?
I wanna go south.
Alright, I used the knife, and I'm gonna go south. Oh, hey! So, Shambling Horror with my face and Bob LeBourne are standing around sorting merchandise and watching us attentively.
I need to know about Bob Lavorne.
Alright, we're gonna look at Bob. Look, Bob. You have been killed by a Shambling Horror! He's attempting to dig through the floor, Bob LeBourne is, so... So, the Shambling Horror that killed us is a monster. It is you. You're a monster. It drags a small corpse of something that looks like itself behind it. It drags a scepter behind it. Its head is a grinning skull. You know it is your end. You know the end is never the end. You cannot be free. It clutches various weapons in each hand. It has too many limbs, and each is spindly and black with small hairs. It hurts so much to die. You will have a new life once you click. Them's the brakes. Then it takes you to ZampanioSimNorthNorth, as one does. And you make ZampanioSim forever. So you see, happy ending.
Huh? Oh, we did it! Yeah!
We did it! We got to make ZampanioSim. So we wanted to, like, we knew this would be short. We wanted to do a gender sim run through. There's gender sim.
You had to put the warning in there. Even though the personality one also doesn't end.
Yeah!
Just one of them for putting the warning on.
It's up to them. It's up to them. Okay, it's actually, I think it's zoomed in. Yeah, it's zoomed in a little bit too much.
Why are we looking at gender right now?
Because we want to do Gender Gauntlet. We want to find out what our joint gender is.
Okay, alright, I'm ready.
We're not gonna do any of the other ones, but I figured like pad the video out just a bit by doing extra bonus.
Of course, yeah, why not? Let's see.
Okay. Do we prefer not to answer, or do either of us want to claim we're female?
I think I would prefer not to answer twice.
Oh, that's right. This one's called restroom retreat.
And it was like Volare, and people
Yeah.
were talking about how it
Yeah.
sounded like Volare.
Okay.
And I'm like, none of those songs are real, you're lying to me.
And that was the funniest thing because I wasn't allowed to blaze this one, but it actually escaped containment. So all these people are like, "Why is Valare playing?" And we're like, "What the fuck?"
Hmm?
But then, okay, I was allowed to blaze Zampanini once, and then the second time I tried to blaze it, they're like, "Whoa, this looks like DoorDash. You can't do that." I'm like, okay,
Wait, the first time they let you, the second time they were like, hold on.
yes, blazing is so inconsistent. It's so funny.
Blazing is just being like a Tumblr person watches your content and has to decide whether they want it out there or not. And they just saw gender stuff and like, no.
No,
No more.
never. We're done.
Maybe now that it has like 2,000 nodes to let us blaze it.
I bet they won't. I bet they won't. I think it's just inconsistent. It depends who's working that day. Okay, so other, male, and it matters whether you're apparently an alpha or a beta male. Prefer not to answer or other.
I'm more of a beta male myself.
Okay. What genre do we want to be?
Code updated!
That's probably related to that skill we unlocked. What Gennaro are we?
Gennaro. I feel like I'm an ex-non-binary cat only, but also a little bit of secrecy.
Okay, we could do both.
And also maybe some MERS into it. MERS is, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Misses.
That's, yeah, sure, man.
You want to add some misses?
Yeah, well, that's some misses into it.
Oh, Canada. Are we male to female, woman, or gender non-conforming? Or no?
I have to mention that sometimes this gender list ends up leaning a lot into, male to female. I've realized that a lot whenever we're doing it. Let's go male to female for this one.
One of the people who reblogged my Tumblr post that got it to like 2,000 notes, they had this whole thing where I guess they assumed I was male to female trans.
Oh.
Like, I think they thought that how much it showed up in the quiz meant that I was like a trans girl.
Yeah, that you were like flashing it. It's
I'm like, okay. I mean, valid, but what a weird assumption to make about the author.
It's like flashing. It's like, listen, 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 listen. Trans girl.
Okay. So are we female, transsexual, androgyne, androgynous? We're not specified.
I feel like we are collectively not specified.
Sense? Pangender female, transgender male, or male?
I think we should put, because we are a combine, we should put pangender.
Yeah. Do we decline a genre? Do you wanna stick with code updated, go for Mister, or do we wanna continue being Canadian?
Say that again?
We want to decline, continue using code updated, Mister, or
I declined.
Alright, we're declining the genre. Doctor, divers, cis male, they, or Canada.
Canada!
Mr., Mrs., Miss, or male.
I like that. Let's go Miss for this one.
Okay, or Ms. Ooh. Character, gender, for name.
Boy!
Boy! Give me a boy name!
Boy!
Are we
Grr!
Gurglitz? Okay. Either male or unknown.
I feel like unknown is good for this one.
Canada.
Canadian applicant. Actually, go back up! I want to also check male and male lowercase.
That's alpha and beta all over again.
Yeah, baby. Sin especificar!
Alright, we're not specifying. We can be a missing or transgender male. Those are the only two genders.
I feel we should confuse them by going transgender male after we chose Mrs. the last time.
Hot bread or doctor female?
Bread and Dr. Female.
Dr. Hot Bread.
Boys!
Oh, not capital this time.
Female.
A male. I just want to be large.
Large. Women or female?
I feel like we shouldn't answer this one. We should just leave it blank.
No, I feel like several women.
We are multiple women. Okay. Mrs. Lady, a lady, home, or
Home.
trans star man.
Home.
I think that just means like guy.
That just means a guy in French, yeah.
Yeah. Gender fluid, gender non-conforming, or trans female.
All free. No, I will not elaborate.
We can unselect our gender. I'm just going to assume that like makes the entire like everything above that invalid.
Yeah, everything's invalid now.
We're starting over from scratch.
Alright. I feel like let's go prefer not to answer on this one.
Okay. They don't get to know shit about us ever since we unselected.
They do get to know International High School visit at Ho Chi Minh City on March 19th.
I think the thing is,
come back with a warrant!
Oh my god. That was one of the things somebody was like, I don't know why you're so obsessed with your visit to whatever, but that was from the original Gauntlet. I'm just
Yeah, that was from the Gauntlet. We're just adding in it.
Oh my god, we're getting to the good ones. Okay, quick. Women or neither, and then we get to the good one.
Neither.
So are we, which is our gender? Secrecy or hater?
And a sliding. I feel like we're more secrecy than hater.
Okay.
But I feel like I put the hater a little bit more, so a little bit more than right. No, left. Right there.
Alright, that's our gender?
Yep.
Male, female to male, stainless steel, transgender person or male?
Transgender person for this one.
Okay.
We're not stainless.
Stained steel. Now I kinda wanna add that as an entry. We're not doing that right now.
Stained steel.
Okay, hold on, let me write that down.
We're gonna go over to write some stained steel.
Gender. Stained steel. I'll add that after this.
T.
Alright. Do we want to keep that, or do we want to start like going ham?
I think we should start voting at random.
We could be Venezuela or router beefing.
Venezuela! The inflation is destroying my economy! North Dakota!
North Dakota. Ooh, we could be. Oh, that's a lot.
I feel like we are more femenino.
We could be Venezuela again. Ooh, we gotta be Malayo. Malayo. Okay, this one's more normal. We could be Venezuela again.
Is there a blank one?
There is. We're blank.
Yeah, we're blank.
My gender is business, just like the closer.
We forgot her birthday.
We did.
We need to do something for that. I have no idea what though.
It was early January, right? What day?
January 5th, I think.
Yeah. I feel like damp sand is just a real big mood for gender.
Yeah. Heavy. Uncomfortable, gets everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Especially places you never thought you would ever have to worry about gender being.
Yeah. Slaughter Man!
That's our gender.
I think I should be allowed to have Slender Man.
Adding to the note. Slender Man. We've done like 60 genders so far. We could be Twinkies!
Yeah!
Our gender is Twinkies. Our gender is bad!
Yeah, no, not even there. That's good.
Bad.
Come back with a warrant again.
Always pick business. We could be female, or gender variant!
The 4 genders.
That's the future TERFs want.
Female, female, yeah, this is what TERFs want.
Everybody's female or some sort of aberration.
We were always surrounded by siblings as a child.
How is that your gender is the mom/dad friend?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay,
It drags a Saccovittus behind it that is leaking blood.
okay, that's our new gender. You can really tell this is made from the Zampanio data set.
I like how you made like one data set once and it's been literally like the power engine for everything.
That's because
No words have been added, it just keeps...
sometimes words get added, sometimes. But the problem is it's a terrible spiraling maze, and I never know which version of it is the most up to date, so it just keeps branching. Ooh, tax entity, that's practically a business.
Becoming a tax entity in the closer's honor.
Nah. So yeah, I'm just gonna start going ham. There were people who would, like, on Tumblr, constantly claim exactly how many questions there are. Like, oh, there's exactly 600 questions, they'd say. Now, to be fair, you can make it end. Like, if you're committed, you can get your quote unquote as long as you don't scroll. If you scroll, it'll just keep going. But you could be like,
Zampanin.
oh yeah, we got far enough. Like, everything I've made lately has a feature. Or if you scroll too far, it lets you keep going forever, but it tries to make itself boring, so you leave. And that's pretty much gender sim.
Yeah, we're good. We can go home now. I don't know.
So I'll stop the recording.